Good morning. I'm retired Senator Bob Worsley. I'm pleased to be with you this morning in this conference and grateful for the opportunity to share with you a little bit about our company, ZenniHome. Back in the 1950s, the average home size was 950 square feet, and 5 people lived in that home. Today, the average size of a home is 3,500 square feet, and 3 people live in that home. We are now consuming in America 9 Earths per capita. And so on this Earth Day 2022, I'd like to just share with you what we're doing in our little way to help reverse this trend. Living in larger and larger homes with single purpose rooms that don't get used very much, but yet have to be built and heated and cooled and maintained over the life of that building. So I'd like to now share with you what we're doing at ZenniHomes. And I'll do my little screen share here, and thank you very much for allowing me to transition here. So our company, ZenniHome, which we started 2 years ago in 2020, is about changing how we build homes and how we live in homes. ZenniHome, the whole idea is to be free as a bird. The logo gives you the vision of how to live without a large mortgage payment, a large lot, a lot of maintenance, and a lot of mortgage payment. And so we're dealing with that. And in addition, we have this historic low level of housing inventory in our markets. So there's just like never before. It's like COVID brought this other problem up that we haven't really dealt with in our society. So what is a ZenniHome? ZenniHome is designed to be 2 steel volumetric modules that mate, or we have a marriage line on the site. We finish these 100% in the factory, and they come and they get stitched together on site. Think of them as 2 shipping containers, but they are not shipping containers. They're built from scratch. I'll show you some pictures in a few moments of these under construction in our factory. The porch pops up just like it would an RV on a campsite. It covers the windows and doors during shipment, protecting them, and then it pops up into a lovely porch. It can be in different settings, in a remote desert of Arizona, or in the Pacific Northwest in a beautiful forested area. Different cladding, different colors. We have 8 different outside claddings and 4 completely different themes for the interior colors. We also have a larger unit. The one I just showed you was Denizen. This is now the Citizen unit. It's 2 40-foot, not 2 20-foot modules that meet together, match together to make a 16-foot wide home. This is a lovely larger unit we call the Citizen. And here's the secret of what we do on the inside. We call these units kind of jewelry boxes that are clad beautifully and finished beautifully on the inside with beautiful flooring. And then we use a new MIT spin out called Ori Living that has pocket closets that open and close, beds that come down from the ceiling, offices that open up. We use this technology from Ori that's 3 years old to accomplish the smaller space working, and you can live very normally in a much smaller space, heading back toward the 1950s size of a home instead of a 2022 big home. That's a starter home these days. So it's very elegant. The back room is, because of the transforming nature, that's a master bedroom, a living room, and an office. Then you go by a nice galley kitchen where you've got washer, dryer, dishwasher, everything you'd expect in a home. Then you go to the other side of the home, which is a dining room, an office, and at night is a bedroom. So that has another bed there that appears at nighttime. The bathroom is very nice, very efficient, very elegant, high class. And if you look at the module from a cutaway, you'll see that there's kind of a fixed area in the middle where we have plumbing. Around the kitchen and the bathroom that can't move. And then everything else in the room, everything else in the home is designed to be robotic, transforming furniture that creates 3 different rooms. So the right and the left side of the unit has three rooms that it serves a purpose for. 2 offices, 2 bedrooms, a living room, a dining room. The kitchen and the bathroom stay the same. The porch is obviously the same. So you have a home that's green, it's smart, it's robotic, it's very efficient. It's not a tiny home, it's kind of a micro home. It's cuter in our opinion than a tiny home. People like tiny homes because they're cute. We think ours is very attractive, but a larger home. So there's one room that becomes 3 rooms. So that's the whole idea, that we don't have single purpose rooms anymore in the house. It's all multi-purpose space. And you can live larger in a smaller space. We're a premium prefabricated home built in the factory quality, finished and furnished. Very few homes come finished and furnished. With all the furniture, sofa, everything, you can literally walk in with a suitcase and live in this home. And we will make it over the years, just like a Tesla is made in the factory. That's the idea. These 2 models, the Denizen and the Citizen, will become frames that go down an assembly line, and surely within one day, it's in and out of the factory, much less than a day, hopefully eventually. So the idea here is to give you a sense of the quality. It's not like any manufactured home you've seen before. It's high design, high quality, just to give you a completely different sense of how you might live without sacrificing luxury and quality in your home. So these are the 2 models. One's 320 square feet, one's 640 square feet. They are like 2 shipping containers, 2 20-footers put together, or 2 40-foot shipping containers put together. The robotic furniture leaves it finished and furnished. And we're trying to make these net zero energy homes, all electric, and again, multi-purpose space. So the 6 different buyers that we're having call us, we have a number of people who want these. Today, to buy a new home, a first-time home buyer might have to pay as much as $400,000. This would be less than half of that. For retirement living and resort living families that have had larger homes, want to downsize and simplify in their over 55 years. For someone looking to create a rental property, a lot of young millennials and Gen Z want to start building a portfolio of rental properties, Airbnb, VRBO. These are ideal to build and rent. A family wanting to make room for multiple generations, an ADU in your backyard, an accessory dwelling unit, mother-in-law quarters. A developer seeking an answer to cost and supply issues because it's so hard to get trades these days on the jobs, it takes so long. Or a city that needs an affordable housing solution and they need it now. So they're built to be shipped on ship, train, or truck with no special permits. And so the real secret of these 2 units is that they become multi-unit units as well. So we talk about the missing middle between single-family detached homes and mid-rise apartments. Everything in between that we used to build, duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes, townhomes, all of that's back in play. We can take these, and I'll show you an example. These 2 units become 2 Lego blocks, one size twice as large as the other. You snap them together into different things. Here's our first multi-family product, 29 West in downtown Mesa. The demo permits have been issued to demo the savings and loan bank that was here. And we're building 90 homes on top of it. They just stack exactly like the unit that goes in your backyard. There's 2/3 of the Citizens here, 1/3 of the Denizens. Down below is an urban grocery store with a food court kind of thing in the basement. It's got an elevator, 2 staircases, and a spectacular quality building in downtown Mesa. Less than 100 yards from ASU, the new cinematography school, the City Portier Film School, the downtown Civic Center, the Mesa Art Center. Everything is within 100 yards of this building, including a light rail stop. And it will be a beautiful building that will be occupied first quarter 2023. You'll be able to go drive by and see it going up in the next 6 months with move-in dates again in first quarter 2023. So this will be a product showing you how it can be used. These two units can be single-family homes, duplexes, fourplexes, triplexes, or even a 90 unit project like this. And at night, it's going to light up. The city wants neon look for the downtown Mesa area, so that's what it'll look like lit up at night. So we took a factory in the old Navajo generating station building in Page, and we used laid off Navajo workers, and we opened this factory. There's breathtaking natural beauty up in Page, Arizona, but there were 1,000 people that were let go when this happened 1 year ago. 50,000 pounds of dynamite. Seventy-seven story buildings. So we were able to get the keys to that building in December, a couple months ago, and now it's our factory for our homes. We have 17 stations inside the factory to build 7 homes a day. This is the first units that we're figuring out and working out the kinks. You see the two modules that make the larger Citizen in the back, and then the 2 smaller units here in the front, the Denizen. Again, Navajo workers that are being reemployed from that layoff are back to work. Page is actually at the center of about 80 million population between Salt Lake, Phoenix, Albuquerque, Denver, Las Vegas, and the West Coast. We plan to have 4 of these factories that allow us to do about $1 billion of revenue from these 4 factories, starting in Page. We believe in steel versus wood. We use this machine, a FrameCAD 550, that takes cold rolled galvanized steel and makes studs. It can make 1.5 miles of studs in 1 hour. You just take a coil of steel from our steel mill, Simcoe. We buy these from a master roll, have them slitted into width, and then it just unrolls like paper towels into the machine that makes all the studs to build a building like this. Stronger than wood. The building will last 50% longer than a wooden building. It's accurate to 1/25 of an inch. You can recycle things to get the material. So 1 recycled car does our Denizen, 2 recycled cars will do our Citizen. So it's sustainable. The labor, because it's 3 times faster to frame with steel, is cheaper. And usually the steel commodity is cheaper than wood. The cost, you also have the control of a short supply chain. We buy mill direct from Simcoe. This is what our rolls will look like that come to the machine. There's no rot, rust, shrink, warp, creep, split, crack, or expand and contraction due to moisture. No mold or termite or bug infestation. Mold needs organic material to grow and still doesn't provide that. It's a class 3 fire resistant building out of class 5 flammable wooden building. And we hope to save 30% of the cost and 50% of schedule to build with our modules. Thank you. I appreciate your time, and hopefully this was helpful on this beautiful Earth Day. Thank you. Bye-bye.